Hey guys, welcome to Camping with Steve. Today I'm here with Crazy Neighbor. And in a past video, I disguised myself as a construction worker to sneak behind a construction site and camp. Today we're taking it a little further. We're going to build an entire fake construction site. We're here in a government park. There is a little work they're doing already. There's been crews coming back and forth all afternoon. They seem to be done for the night, so we're going to set up. It looks like the gas lines have been staked out here, and we got some scaffolding to set up, and a whole bunch of other little tricks to make us look as unsuspicious as possible.
Like we belong.
Like we belong, so let's get the show on the road. That's sturdy. With the planks in there, we've got a bottom bunk and a top bunk. And kind of an entranceway thing. I guess we'll mess around with it and see what we can do. But tarp time! Zip ties and tarps. And it shouldn't look out of place. People will assume we're thawing the ground for something or doing some utility work that needs to be enclosed, and that will keep prying eyes away from our step twos.
That's right. Hey, past that.
So, taking the roof down a little bit makes it look more like scaffolding because there's some sticking up. It makes it look like we're a couple of scaffolders on our first day on the job, but that's okay. We're going to leave this section out here kind of just in plain sight, and that really will make it look like there's more scaffolding to go up, and it really ties the site together, I think. What do you think? Crazy Neighbor?
It's coming!
Yeah! Crazy Neighbor's warming up his toes in the Suburban, and just to make things extra realistic, I brought a Bluetooth speaker, and I found, what is this, 10 hours of construction sounds. So, let's stick this in there. Perfect. Don't suspect a thing. crew is working away in there, and between us in the distance there, you can see the light tower of the actual construction site for a pipeline. And that just blends in beautifully around here. Time for us to crawl into here, get things set up. What are you doing up there?
Just putting a zip tie in here to keep some heat in.
Body heater's going and it's pretty warm in here. I got the construction noise kind of facing outwards so we don't have to listen to it too much. Got a new filter on the buddy heater because the last one, when the heater messed up, I decided, no, new heater, new filter. And I don't know what gunks them up. I've heard oils and stuff and contaminants in the hoses when you hook them up to a big cylinder. I suspect it could be iffy propane as well, because I worked in oil sites working on furnaces where the propane was so gross that it would plug up any orifice in anything. But anyway, bottom bunk there.
Oh, excuse me, Steve.
Hey, crazy neighbor.
Just tying up the top of the ceiling. I think we're all good.
Good, good. And we got top bunk up here. What do you want, top or bottom?
I'll take the top. That way if I fall down, you can cushion my blow.
Alright, well, you heard it there. It's probably going to be warmer up here too. On the bottom I can feel the air kind of gumming through along the ground. And that's okay. I'm a little more acclimatized to outside stealth camping than crazy neighbor. What do you say?
I would say so, yeah. I'm a bit of a wimp when it comes to the cold. I have to have my long underwear and my big winter boots and my gloves. Yeah.
Oh, that's alright. I'm a wimp too, because I bring the buddy heater. Got to bring in the foamies here for the bottom bunk and the top bunk. So, oh, thanks, crazy neighbor. Alright. So, yep, there we go. Get this one up top. Okay, thank you. We'll stuff this one in there. Right on. Okay, so.
Insulating pad.
Oh, insulating pad. I guess we'll put that down on the floor. We don't want to melt too much snow here. Okay. Right on.
One more insulating pad. There we go.
Start this up.
That's it, going in.
Alright.
Oh, how we doing in here?
Doing pretty good.
Okay, we get this out of our head. There we go. Yeah.
Awesome.
This is nice and cozy.
Shelter looks like a shelter, and that's step one. And step two is beer.
Thank you, Steve.
You're welcome. Thank you for all the help.
Step two.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I got no vehicle right now, so the reason this is possible is Crazy Neighbor was willing to drive around, rent some scaffolding, throw it into his Suburban, drive out here and camp with me for the night. So,
well, in actual fact, we needed the scaffolding for the work on this house anyway, so we figured, hey, if we have it, we might as well use it.
two birds, single stone. We have got an awesome bunk system going here in the scaffolding. There's the top bunk. You claimed that one?
I claimed the top one, yep.
All right.
It's warmer up there.
Yeah, I'm here down on the bottom, which is okay. The buddy heater is doing its thing that it likes to do. We got this bar across the top of the roof in here, and that'll keep things tight. There's a ton of zip ties, and Crazy Neighbor's been putting them in all over the place.
Yeah. And we've had about a 50% failure rate on these cheap zip ties. So if you're gonna buy zip ties, don't buy the cheap ones. They don't work in the cold. We pull them tight and they go snap and they break. So it's the last time we're gonna buy cheap zip ties.
They can be a cause for concern. So I'm gonna throw another sleeping bag into this. Actually, this looks comfortable enough for me. I'm not too worried. And I guess we're gonna cook some food, because you getting hungry?
Oh yeah, I'm getting hungry. Yeah,
just about that time.
It's nice and toasty warm in here.
Yeah.
Can't see our breath.
No, there's.
It's all good.
There's no worries here. The buddy heater, clipping away.
Just a light breeze outside.
Doesn't get any better than this.
It's windy. I'm gonna go check the.
Before cooking equals more zip ties. The wind is blowing out the buddy heater, and that's a cause for concern. All the stuff blew down. Enough of the tape. Why is there wind everywhere I go? Okay, we have to cook inside this structure. The wind has been way too bad, so we cannot do it outside like we'd planned. However, that's okay. There's a lot of ventilation, given the horrible windstorm going on outside. But we just got to make a couple of bergs here, and we've sacrificed a bed here for the moment. And it's going to be Berg City. And these things are going to bite back. They're going to be spicy. Okay. Most dangerous thing possible. Don't do this at home. Crazy neighbor. How many bergs would you like?
2.
All right. 2 bergs coming right up. I'll do a couple myself. Oh, they're big. Did I mention?
Yeah, those are really big. That's okay.
Get a little smoky in here. That's okay. We got the birds here, and what we're gonna do is Monterey Jack jalapeno. We got jalapeno particles stuck in there. Dijon mustard, red onion, and of course, horseradish. That should make things highly delicious. And I don't want to put that back too far because it'll start burning the tarp. Chuck these on. And we're going to cheese these bergs. Bergs, bergs, bergs. Look at that. Gooey, gooey goodness. Yes. Fresh baked buns? No, no, my friend. Not today. what we've got is factory buns. The more they look like a fast food restaurant, the more they taste like it. But let's get a bird going here. So start off with patty, because yum. Yes. I double cheesed them too. Oh yeah. If I had more room, I would have toasted the buns. But room's at a premium. So of course, some red onion. That smells fantastic. And you can't go wrong with Dijon. And top it off with some horseradish. Plop, plop, and that. You like a spicy burg?
I sure do.
Well, do we have a treat for you? Okay, so the burg. Would you like this, crazy neighbor?
I sure would.
All right.
Thank you so much, Steve. Awesome.
Oh yeah. It's really horseradishy.
Very spicy.
Could be spicier next time. But we do have to give a huge shout out, of course, to all the folks that have donated to the Beer Donation Fund. And we're sticking with it for now. Still under evaluation, but it is part of the channel. I love to give the birthday shout outs, and I know there's some that were expected last Thursday, so extra birthday shout outs to those folks. Outlandishly juicy. Thank you all for being such kind supporters of the channel. And as soon as the car comes in, it should be tomorrow, the next day, there's some more interesting things on the go. I've been stockpiling kind of ideas for when I have a functioning vehicle that I can get around in. And I've rented vehicles to go out and try and film things over the last year, but it just didn't seem sensible anymore. Anyway, cheers everybody.
Okay, we got to load some stuff out of there into there so we have room to sleep. Okay.
An eventful day, all fed, ready to go to bed. Here's my downstairs here. Should be good. How are things on the upstairs bunk?
Hey, Steve.
Hey, crazy neighbor, you warm?
I can see my breath.
Yeah, I can see mine too. That's all right. Once I'm in the sleeping bag, should be a-okay. So, yeah, we'll just get ready for bed here. Switch off the light. Crawl into the sleeping bag. Oh, yes, this is good. This is very good. All right, so we'll see you guys in the morning, and yeah, we will. I guess we'll get the sound effects on for the night. Night, crazy neighbor. Good morning. What a highly acceptable sleep that was. Nice and toasty warm in here. Mattress was a little bit firm for me because I have bad hips, so I'm tossing and turning all night. But that's kind of normal for camping mattresses unless I have a really thick air mattress. And that's kind of what I suspect wrecked my hip in the first place, was when I had one that deflated in the middle of the night. Anyway, there was a Government of Alberta truck driving past, and they just drove right on past. So far so good. Now that road doesn't exit on the other side, so I'm guessing they're going to be looping back at some point, and hopefully they don't pay us a visit on the way out. But we're going to slowly start packing this stuff up and then get out of here. What a nice morning. Sunny and feels kind of warm. Now it's of course the simple matter of rip it all down and stuff it in the Suburban. So I'm going to start with the stuff inside first and leave all the rest of this construction-y looking stuff on the outside, because as soon as we rip down these tarps, people are going to see the camping setup, so we don't want that exposed quite yet. Of course, the way we have to load this is the scaffolding on the bottom, so all the rest of the stuff is just piled outside, and we'll get this in there. Now, does that old nursery rhyme go, when you're camping, don't forget your scaffolding guardrails? Something like that? That Alberta government truck drove past again. Didn't even slow down. This is awesome. Right. Just like that. Awesome. Just like that, all packed up and ready to go. That's all you need to do to go camping. So thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe if you're interested in this type of thing. We've got a few other deliciously stealthy ideas coming up. So stay tuned for those, and thank you guys so much for watching. Cheers, everyone.